Oh boys, here it is, episode number 5 on the Cabbage Man Adventures, and we have got a pretty juicy one for you guys today. But what a journey it has been so far. We died to a level 70 bear, we died to a level 35 snake, and we even died to a level 13 combat crab. But then we took on level 814 Nightmare Vashiyama and completely kicked it in the... And taking the Nightmare Vashiyama down at 69 combat with no prayer is pretty cool, but something was missing. As you guys can see, we didn't get any loot. Now, we do have a good crush weapon. We are dealing enough damage with melee, but we don't have any magic. If we don't get magic in this account, we can't get any juicy loots. And that's just not good enough. The tightest man in RuneScape loves some juicy loot, so we need to get our magic up. We need to get some big drops at the Nightmare Vashiyama. So that's what we're going to do. In today's episode, we are going to be training some magic on budget Bekt. In the last episode we got 67,000 pure essence, and you know what that means. We're going to have to train some runecrafting to get these magic levels, so let's go do that. In my first stint at the ZMI altar, we done level 6 runecrafting all the way up to level 35. I spent quite a few hours here training runecrafting, and we got very few runes. Almost no runes at all actually. You only bring over 27s because you need one rune stacked up in the bank. But when you go back to the banker, you have to give him 20 runes every single time. So even though we spent many hours here, used up loads of our essence, got a load of runes, we actually have very little to train with. Have a look at this. This is loot from 27 runecraft levels. It is the low levels. It will get much better as we train a wee bit more, but we got almost no runes. We actually went negative runes and ran out a few times. We had to go over to the mage tutor, get some more mines and some more airs, but yeah, this is what we've got to start training magic with. Let's get started. And here it is boys, the first magic level of the video coming in. Level 17 magic. We still have a long way to go, but at least now we can use some chaos runes, which we do actually have over 100 of, which is quite nice. Don't have enough air runes to use them all though, but yeah, let's keep going. And there is level 18 magic. I've started using curses, weakens, confuses, everything to use up these runes because I do not have enough air runes. I think we might get to level 19 with all these runes, but that's 27 rune crafting levels. For 3 magic levels, this magic grind is going to be pretty slow, but yeah, let's keep going. Oh, we didn't even make it to level 19 magic, but we're back over here smashing out the rune crafting. There is level 36 rune crafting on the account. There is level 37 runecrafting coming in, and there is level 38 runecrafting. I have started using cosmic runes to bank with. 330 cosmics I have. These are more valuable, less valuable. These are less valuable than air runes to me. So I'm going to be using up my cosmics, and that should get us a good few of the low level runes. That's about 45 minutes for one runecrafting level, but we are flying up through these levels. There's level 39 coming in. I've started casting a few spells as I run back to the bank. Just a bit of no XP waste, you know, get some magic out of the way. Anyway, we keep running out of runes, and the mage tutor is not giving us any more. We're visiting her so often. I think it refreshes every either 20 minutes or half an hour. I'm not sure exactly how long, but I'm just going to have to cast a few spells here on ducks, wait for the mage tutor to reset, and then we'll be able to get a few more runes. Time check for all you guys. Here it is, day 14 on the account. Our bond is about to run out, and we're going to have to put some more membership on. I think we've got like 1 or 2 hours left. I can't really remember what time of day I bonded it. But there we go, another bond in the account, another 14 days. We've done pretty good. We've got a lot of progress out in the first 2 weeks, and we've got really lucky in the Grand Exchange. We've not got anything in the last 24 hours, which kind of sucks, but we've got some big things in that first 14 days. Anyway, we're going to crack on with some runecrafting, and yeah, there we go, rebonded. Here's a cheeky look at the runes we've got in the past 4 levels. Nothing special. Most of these came from the mage tutor actually, but yeah. Building up some nice stack of natures and fires. I've stopped using the fire runes for the bank because I want to be able to high alch once we hit level 55. There is level 40 runecrafting. This is actually the highest I've ever trained runecrafting by running S. In my main and my big account, all I done was Tears of Guthix. Have managed to get up to level 21 magic whilst running back and forward, just be casting spells on the way back. That's low level alch unlock, which is pretty big. I'll be able to use that to train a wee bit of magic. I've got quite a few gnats built up and quite a few fires, so that's pretty awesome. There's level 41 runecrafting coming in. I'm starting to see why people don't like this skill. When I got them S, I did not think I'd be spending so much time collecting runes from the mage tutor, but there's another 60 free runes coming in. Keep running low on these, it's crazy. Even at level 41 runecrafting, we're running out of runes. A little GE update for you guys. I've actually got nothing good in the past 2 days, which kind of sucks. I'd love to get the Zirkin, whatever you call it, the salad robes. That'd be pretty awesome. Cabbage shield, cabbage cape, and the green robes would look pretty sweet. No luck in them though. All I've been getting really in the past 2 days has been like Relsum spams for Herblore. Actually, I'll just show you guys the history right here. And there we go. Nothing exciting since that Slayer staff you've seen at the end of the last video. Really all we've got is Relsum spams. It's been pretty slow. And these leaping salmon, they will be really good for Herblore. Starblower later on. You can turn them into roe or maybe even caviar, I'm not too sure. But yeah, we got the Slayer Staff super cheap. It'll be really good once we get past level 39 magic. You can't auto cast any spell below that with the Slayer Staff, and we do still have to get 55 Slayer to use it. But yeah, there's the G, let's crack on. Oh boys, that is massive. You can't say how big that is. We got 126 crossbows for 1 GP, which is pretty good. We got a couple of maple blackjacks that actually alch for a massive amount. We bought them dirt cheap, but the big one in here is a 1 GP air tiara. That is insane in this account. I had no good way of getting air runes. I just kept running out. I kept getting them off the mage tutor for the past 4 days pretty much. I'm just not getting enough at ZMI, but we now have an air tiara on the account. We can run air runes directly from the air thing, and I think we get like ×4 now, so that will be over 100 air runes per trip, which is just going to be insanely good in this account. I'll be able to use them to bank at the ZMI altar as well, so yeah, that's awesome. These things here, got them dirt cheap, and I think they even low alch for, well, that brings profit when your essence is 1 GP. But yeah, all this stuff here will be able to low alch, and it will give me a good wee bit of coins. So yeah, I'm very, very happy to see that when I log in. Oh, this is going to be so good. These things here, I bought them for 201 GP each. They low alch for 480. I think they high alch for over 700 profit, so they're going to be massive. But what's really massive here is the magic XP. If I get over level 30 magic, I'll be able to use the swamp lizard to train magic. I know that sounds crazy to use a swamp lizard to train your magic, but I have like thousands. I think of over 20,000 tar in the bank. Getting runes is pretty tricky in this account. It will be a lot easier with the tiara now, but I think mine runes are still going to be a problem. I'll run out of chaos and stuff like that, but the swamp lizard just will not run out. I have a usable path now up to 55 magic, which is going to be pretty sweet. Just need to get level 30 and then we'll be flying. Here we go, boys. First trip on the Air altar, and have a look at that. 92 air runes on the account. I never thought I'd be so excited about air runes before, but getting these at ZMI was just brutally slow. Some runs I was getting 0, and the highest I think I was getting like 5, 0 to 5 air runes per trip, and a trip takes you like twice the length of this. But now we can just get a massive amount of air runes. It's just going to be, yeah, pretty good. I'm a pretty happy boy today. Oh, I was just going to turn my recorder off there. There's level 22 magic coming in, sweet. Another level, or no, just 8 more levels to go. 8 more levels till we can use the swamp lizard. Or maybe 7 more levels, there's another magic level coming in. There is level 24 magic, just 6 to go. I'm actually running out of alchs now though, so we're not going to get the whole way there. I think I've got 8 left. Oh no, wait, low alch takes less fire runes than high alch. I've got another 12 alchs to go and then we'll be out, so we won't make it to 25 magic. There is 800 air runes in the account. I'm actually out of charges on my Chronicles, so I'm going to buy some of them. But yeah, 800 is a massive amount. I'm going to go over to ZMI now. ZMI is much better XP per hour. It'll get us a few higher runecrafting levels. And if I ever run out, I can just come back over here and make some more airs, which will be quicker at higher runecrafting level as well. So yeah, we're going to move, buy some more of these teleport cards, and then we're heading over to the ZMI altar. And there we go, another level in the slowest skill in the game. 42 runecrafting coming in, but have a look at that total level, 699. One more, and we're past 700 total. I was just over here at the Grand Exchange updating all my offers. I stuck in loads of offers for energy potions, all the random ones, mixes, mix 1, mix 2, super energy 1 dose, super energy 2 dose. So I was looking for anything that I could use over at the ZMI altar, and have a look at this. 262 GP per potion and a big chunk of super energy pots just bought. Instant bought way under the price I put in as well. I put in 262, which is 20% of the G mid. And they actually bought for 106 GP. So I'm going to match that price. I'm going to leave an offer in for a while for them, because if I can get loads of these, it'll just make runecrafting so much quicker, so much easier. At the minute I'm having to like run if I have the run energy, otherwise walk the long path, which takes twice as long. Oh boys, have a look at that. I just took a half-an-hour break, and 2 had bought when I logged in, but I just started walking over to the ZMI altar. Another 15 just came in, which is awesome. We now have 29 of these 2-dose potions on the account, which is going to be sweet, but I really hope some more of them come in. I'll probably go through all of them pretty quick at the ZMI altar, so if some more come in, that'll be pretty sweet. And there we go, 700 total level, 43 runecrafting coming in. But not only that, we are very close to our next magic level, so we're going to smash this out. What I might do to finish this up, the magic, is just go over to the RKS library. It'll be so much quicker. Runecrafting is awesome, and it is really important. I do need the runes later on in this account, but I just really want to get the magic out of the way, so maybe we'll do that. We'll see how we get on. There we go. This cast is 25 magic. Just 5 more levels till we unlock the beautiful little swamp lizard. full limit of super energies came in. They did come in very slowly. People were just selling like 1 or 2 or 15, I think was the highest I got. Did take a couple hours, but we now have 70 super energy potions too. I'm going to head over to G, put in another offer for more because I really want loads of these on the account. Hey, look at them runes finally starting to build up now. We've got over 100 of all of the like low level runes. We've got an air one to make more. But look at that, we've used 4,000 plus essence. I've only got 7 soul runes. Soul runes are so rare and they're really useful in this account. I actually need loads of soul runes in this for teleporting to Zaya and for making ensouled heads. For my best prayer training method up to level 40 will be ensouled heads. So the only thing buys, haven't managed to get any bones. So hopefully we can get some more soul runes. But it's looking like we're going to have to train up to like level 60 or 70 runecrafting. Is your boy Bekt a bit slow? Yes, he might be, let's be honest. I was over there training runecrafting to use all the low level spells to train up my magic. But if I come over here to the library and get the magic levels first, then I can use all the fire spells and all the higher level spells that give better XP. Why didn't I do this 20 hours ago? I do not know. But anyway, we're going to smash out the last 5 magic levels, get our swamp lizard, and then we'll be able to train up our magic with that and use all the higher level spells. So I don't know what I was thinking, but there is 65 RKS favor. We can now use unsold heads as we get them, which is pretty sweet. But we're going to smash out this magic level, and I'll be right back. There we go, level 26 magic, and there's level 27, level 28, 29 magic coming in with these books. And now the final magic level, the most important one, level 30 magic on the account. We can now use a swamp lizard. Now, I'm not going to lie, swamp lizard probably isn't the best way to train your magic in the game, but it is super cheap and that is what we are all about. Let's head over, get ourselves a swamp lizard and start training this magic. And there we go. Only 1 super energy potion bought in the past few hours, but that is fine because we have unlocked the swamp lizard. It took me like 10 hours to unlock this thing, which is pretty crazy. It is a 2-handed weapon. We can't use the cabbage shield with it, but this is just going to be awesome in this account. We can train magic with it. I think the XP might be a bit low, but we'll see. And you can also train range with it, so super cheap range XP, super cheap magic XP is going to be pretty sweet on budget Bekt. Just over here slapping some Barrows Brothers, no prayer, no problem. Swamp Lizard is one of the only mage weapons in the game that you can flinch with. Actually it is the only one. It and the Salamanders are the only mage weapons that you can hit people around the corner without them hitting you back. You can do it with all melee weapons, but only the lizards for magic and range, so it's pretty powerful. A lot of people don't really know how strong the Salamanders can be. But there we go. Oh wait, what are we doing at Barrows? Oh yeah, this is the wrong series. Let's crack on with the mage training. There it is, level 31 magic, our first magic level with the Salamander. Now, it does say we're getting 7.1k XP per hour, which looks pretty slow, but we're actually not. We're actually getting much lower than that. It actually goes down to 5.5k after a while. I don't know why it's so high at the start. I think it just takes a while for Runelight to even out after you've reset it. But yeah, 5.5k magic XP per hour. We need 166,000 magic XP. I've currently got 14k, so we need over 150k. Oh, what's that, 28 hours? 28 hours training at the sand crabs. Now, some people would say you could probably go and find a better mage training method, you know, budget Bekt, one that's a wee bit quicker than 28 hours. But this one's cheap, and that is what we like. Oh, what are we doing? There we go, level 32 magic coming in the account. There's 33 and 34 and number 35 and 36, but I missed both of them. But there we go, 36 magic, there's level 37 magic, and get this boys, our XP per hour has actually creeped up to 7.2k XP per hour, and I'm going to count that as a win. I know it's not the quickest, but have a look at this. XP per hour in magic is at 7.2k, which isn't too bad. Alrighty then, pretty much nothing has bought in the past 2 days, apart from super energy potions, but we did get a lot of super energy potions, so I'm very happy about that. I think we got like 180 total. We've almost got this full 140 in G here. And we also got like maybe 30 or 40 before that. So yeah, we've got a good stack of super energy potions. Gonna try buy some other stuff and I will be right back. No luck on any of those gear upgrades. I'm gonna swap these offers out, try something else, and then we're gonna head over actually and do something different. I'm gonna use up the Minotaur heads I bought the other day, train a wee bit of prayer. Alright, turns out we only have 3 ensouled bear heads we can use. I thought I'd bought loads more of these, but must have been mistaken or something. Can't see them in the bank. I do have 9 cave horror heads, so maybe I mix them up with them. Cave horrors you can't use to level 57 magic, but these here things are crazy. Anyway, have a look at this. Level 21 prayer, and that just put me up to level 22.5. If you look at my XP bar in the top middle there, we're halfway to the next level just from 1 bear head. These things give a crazy amount of XP for every single one. These 3 heads will still give me like 1.5k, which is really good for low level. We do need to get up to level 40 to unlock the ectoplasmeter, so hopefully some more of these buy. But I'm just going to keep trying to buy ensouled heads over the next few days. I'm sure they will. If you've already bought a couple of them, it's likely that more will come through eventually. So yeah, it's just going to be waiting for the prayer XP, getting the ectoplasmeter unlocked, and then prayer is going to be pretty easy in this account. There is Merlin's Crystal, quest completed, and that actually gives us Excalibur, which is a special attack weapon, our first one in the account. A load of you guys have been asking what's my views on untradables. The cheapest man in RuneScape would use untradables and all that, but I think if I allow all untradables, it just makes this mode super easy. I'd just go for Void. That would give me mage gear, melee gear, range gear all in one go, which would be just too overpowered. It'd just ruin all the budget gear, and I think the budget gear is what makes the series pretty cool. Me doing bosses in this weird setup. So yeah, we're going to allow some untradables maybe eventually. We're not going to allow any that messes with the cool gear setup, so that's where we're sitting. Let's crack on with the progress. Okay, although Merlin's Crystal doesn't give you any XP for completing, once you finish that quest you can come over to the Rock Museum and get a 1k XP lamp. So we grabbed that, we stuck it on prayer, and that gives us level 25 prayer. For any of you guys who've seen the last episode, 25 is actually really big. It means we can now train our prayer at pest control. It is super slow, it only gives you 18 XP per point. So like you need to do 1,000 points to get 18k prayer XP. Super slow, it would take like 10 hours plus just to get 18k XP. So I'm hoping we don't have to do that, but if we do, the option's there, so that's pretty sweet. So this clip's a wee bit nutty here. I was over updating my items at the end of the night. I was actually flipping on Bekt, so I'm not even on this account too much. I'm like flicking between the two accounts. And one of the lads says Samurai won't sell. He didn't say which piece of Samurai, he just said Samurai isn't selling. So I hop on this account, start putting in offers on all the Samurai pieces, and one of them fills, but it's just so strange. I don't know if this is a donation. I don't even know how you could do this if it was a donation, but I was flipping through all the pieces of Samurai, putting offers in at 20% for each ones. I came to the Samurai top, I stuck in the offer, I hit buy, and yeah, I don't know. Can any of you guys explain this clip to me, because I just don't know what's going on here. Samurai top is an insanely good top. It's better than Adamant, much better than Adamant. It's got mage bonus, it's got no negative offensive stats. You can cast spells with this thing, you can use range with this thing, and it filled, right? Which I was like, oh fair enough, must be a donation. I checked the price it filled at and it was 1 GP. How? Like, that means every single other offer for Samurai in the game has to be filled. I'll show you my history after this so you can see that it is fully legit. You could buy the full limit, 70 Samurai tops, and then sell yourself one for 1 GP. If you hit your limit, you can do that, but I'll show you the history. I've not bought 70 Samurai tops. Why is this 1 GP? Is nobody else in the game buying Samurai tops? The day after I put out the first episode of Budget Bekt, the day I said I wanted this Samurai top, and the day I said in that video that this thing's really strong. It has no negative offensive stats, so it's really good for magic, really good for range, really good for melee, and another 4 of them bought for 1 GP. I thought it was a donation somehow, but it just isn't, I don't think, because there's no way you could get it this low. Nobody was buying the tops, and get this, I stuck in an offer for a couple more overnight, and more bought, and then I checked the G tracker the next day, and more people were buying them for like 10k and all. This was under 20% for like 15 hours. I don't know how this happened, but it wasn't just under 20%, it was at 1 GP for like 10 minutes, then it was at 100 GP for like 2 hours, and then it went up to 10k is what it was on G tracker for. So yeah, that is just nutty. I did obviously try the legs, thinking, hey, what if somebody's selling both pieces? Nobody was selling the legs, and I really hate putting this clip in a video, because I think once you guys see how good this armor is, loads of people will buy the legs and will never be able to get them at 20%. I would love to have the set of Samurai. It's just so good. It weighs 5 times less than Rune and Addy and all them plate bodies that are kind of the similar stats, but they have negative offensive bonuses and negative defensive bonuses. But yeah, I'm a bit speechless, to be honest, but yeah, that is just awesome to have a Samurai top. To have not even 5 Samurai tops. Let me jump forward to the morning clip. So overnight, 1 more Samurai top bought for 5 GP. I updated the offer in the morning to 100 GP each. You know, pretty hefty price there for the Samurai tops. 3 more bought within an hour. So I got 9 Samurai tops for 309 GP. How is that even possible? It's just pretty crazy. This here would be worth 800k or something. Got it for 309 GP. Let me just show you guys the history here real quick. So in my history there is one thing I misclicked on there, the Oak Prylog. I'll just show you it real quick. I did drop it, don't worry about it, I just misclicked. But there was 3 Samurai tops at 100, 1 at 5 and 5 at 1 GP each. And then all my other history for the past few days, I bought a load of super energies. There's the bear heads used, all the steel crossbows, all the blackjack, the tiara, all my 1 GP offers over the past few days. I'll actually just speed through all these so you can see. Yeah, how does that come through so cheap? It just blows my mind. I knew it would probably come in at 20% eventually, but to come in at 1 GP is just crazy. And I was convinced this can't be legit, it has to be a donation. So I checked the G tracker on the main old school RuneScape site to see how many samurai tops were sold that day. Maybe somebody like bought 1,000 of them and dumped the 1 GP. 57 were traded, less than one person having a full buy offering. Like nobody was buying samurai tops that full day, which just is crazy. It's such a good top. And there we go, we're going to end this episode here. We haven't finished the Runecrafting or the magic grind, but I want to end on a massive high, and samurai top on the account is pretty massive. I don't have any crazy clips of me getting this or live commentary or anything, because I thought it was a donation. I thought I was going to have to drop it, but looking into it, I do not think anybody could. It kind of sucks that it like clips through the cabbage cape, the cabbage skill cape. I bet you guys didn't know the cabbage cape had a skill cape emote, because it's an absolute beast. But yeah, we might have to upgrade that cabbage cape to a fire cape eventually. I think the only two untradables I'm going to allow in the account is a fire cape and an inferno cape. Oh, this boy's a bit of a Cabbage Man fan, which is what you like to see. But yeah, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. The craziest trade on the account so far, but I think we're going to find some more pretty loopy ones in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching episode 5. I will catch you in episode 6 very soon. Take it easy. Bye.